Hello and welcome again to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, because today we're going to look at anemia part 2. We've done the first video on what anemia is all about and how to prevent it. Now we're going to look at how to detect it and monitor it. We cannot check our levels of hemoglobin by ourselves. We need special machines or equipment for that, and we need to draw some blood for that. So we're going to find some simple ways of checking if we have anemia or not. Now, one of the first signs is that we get tired quite a bit, but we can get tired for many reasons. And to check whether we have anemia, we check our nails. If it seems bluish all the time, it is a good time to go to the doctor and check your HB. That says the amount of hemoglobin you have in your blood. Another way of doing it simply is just tilt the eyelid, check inside the eyelid, and if it is nice and bright red, you can be sure that you have very good HB values. If it is pale pink or purplish, you have to get to the doctor again and have your HB levels checked. Now, what are the levels that we're talking about? We're looking at the amount of hemoglobin in your blood, and because hemoglobin contains such a lot of iron, for those of you who have donated blood in the past, a simple way of checking it was to drop your blood into a copper sulfate solution of a specific density. If it floats above the solution, if it stays up, that means your HB is too low and you couldn't give blood. If it dropped down, it says there's a lot of iron in there and it sinks. These days they have very sophisticated machines of checking your blood. For us on an everyday level, like I said, it's just watch your nails, check inside the eyelids. You can do that regularly yourself or family members if you suspect they have anemia. Now the levels that we're talking about is, for females, anything between 10 and 13 is good. Right below that, be worried. For the males, the values are a bit higher because of the musculature and the need for oxygen in the muscle cells. So their levels will be anything between maybe 11 and 15. That will be good. Below that, you also have to be worried about your iron levels. The reason for having low HB values could be too few red blood corpuscles in the blood, or it could be a lack of iron. So sometimes your red blood corpuscles have enough iron in them, but there aren't enough of them, and that will also tell you that we need to do something about the blood. Or you have enough red blood corpuscles, but each of them do not contain enough iron. Each of them do not contain enough hemoglobin. So there are ways and means in which the laboratories can check that, and that's why we have to get to the doctors for certain tests. But on an everyday level, check your hemoglobin levels regularly if you feel that you need to. If you are taking in your green veggies regularly, red meat moderately all the time, liver if you can, we do not have to worry about our hemoglobin levels at all. If we remain energetic, if we remain vibrant, your body will actually ask for those foods because it has to constantly replace and eat what you have to eat. Even if your nuts is in a chocolate, remember we said we need vitamin B as well, and nuts has vitamin B. So if I have a chocolate with nuts in it, I have calcium and I have my vitamin B and maybe a lot more. So be aware, be careful of what we eat, but do not deprive yourself of the nice things in life, because they can contribute to your health as well. There are very few foods that are really bad for you unless we have them in large quantities. So be moderate in everything, keep your blood strong, and remember the values. If you are female, between 10 and 13 is good for you. If you are a male, between 11 and 15 is good for you. So stay healthy, keep checking, and subscribe to this channel for more information. Thank you for watching.